Hey, it's Paul Case here, April Fool's Day. I did a thing today. Sold the 863 Bobcat Saturday morning. I've been eyeballing this one. I've been wanting to get one that had a cabin air conditioning and a little bit heavier than the LS160 that I've got. And this one has a few bells and whistles. It's going to be a little bit nicer. It's not cleaned up. They were using this at a construction site, so it's dirty. I got an issue right there. I have a feeling they've got gravel in behind there. I'm gonna have to get chipped out of there or something, but even inherited somebody else's water with this. A little taller step to get into it because it's got a door too. It's got that. And the only thing that the guy said it doesn't work is the fuel gauge. I'm gonna have to see about adjusting the seat. Been through this with the other stuff. No problems at all while I was testing it out. Now we already have an issue. This issue is going to keep me from being able to get out of here. Well, might have to shut it off. See if it changes when I start it. So the thing fouled up on me and I could not get out of the cab because the loader was up. That's really disappointing when you buy a machine hoping to upgrade to something a little bit nicer and spend the kind of money that I spent to do this. And so the first thing I had to do once I got it home was to call my son from stuck in the cab and say, hey, I need your help down here for just a minute. I'm hung up. And he came down and helped me take the top hinge on the door loose so I could get the door off to be able to get out. I've known this would be a problem on one that's got a door because there's not very many of them don't give some trouble. So I took it to a friend of mine who worked on the 300 for us the other day when it had this same problem. And it was over $700 to fix the problem with it. And so then I get it home and we try it again. We have yet to do very much work with it, but I think it's going to get ironed out and be all right. It's just kind of disappointing. So now the second half of the video. Well, again we try it. Had this thing to the shop and now I'm almost got as much money in it as the guy was asking for it after having it fixed. He didn't let on like he knew it had any problems, but it did. And here we are. But I need a little oil. Maybe this old jug will have just the right amount of oil in it. So I need to get the one pin oiled and see if it won't go in and come out like it's supposed to. This one's going to replace my little firewood machine here, which is for sale. We done a little cleaning up on it. Notice I didn't say it's clean. I said we did a little cleaning up on it. That's how you pour oil all over everything, and it'll be fine. Yeah, just do it like that. See if that'll help. I know we have to work it back and forth a few times. Might have to work on their step. They mashed the pudding out of their step. And the guy did tell me the fuel gauge don't work, which will be a little bit unhandy, but not bad. And this one's got this password thing instead of what I'm used to. I don't know how much of this I showed the other day, but see if we can get that pin to work back and forth. Ain't gonna do it. Maybe if we can give it a little convincing here. Wants to, kinda. There it goes. Now the other one don't want to go. The other one's thinking, well, you neglecting me. You didn't oil me. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see how we do about getting off the trailer here. Okay, I'll bring him back in a minute. so I did try it out some. It looks like it's going to work out all right. I used it on forks and the bucket a little bit, just tinkering around with it. I got some stuff to spread out later this weekend, and maybe I'll get some more time in the seat with it. It's not a April Fool's joke. It just worked out that this started on April Fool's Day. And so I told you about it. I got the 863 sold, and now the LS 160 is up for sale. It ought to sell. It's only got 2,550 hours, something like that on it. It's a good little machine. It's just a little bit light for using on the Halverson. That Halverson weighs like 900 pounds. If you pick up very much of a log, your back wheels is off the ground all the time. So, but I've been using it to cut and split firewood. It's the only thing I have run the Halverson wood processor on. So anyway, thanks for watching my misery, and be careful where you spend your money, or you might buy stuff that is just like the stuff you got at home and needs work. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll talk at you later. Bye.